Matthew 24:12. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. All praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakadash. We give double honors to the elders and apostles of the great millstone that taught me his 100% truth. Shalom to you, few Akim and Akwaf out there is listening and learning as well. And to you brothers with the same likewise doctrine as GMS, shalom to you brothers as well. Now I brought that scripture out because the love of many have waxed cold in so many different variety of ways in these times that we're living in. You know, and I did a lesson, I want to say about a year ago, because there was quite a few, you know, mass shootings a year ago too. But that the mass shootings would start to become a common thing, you know, because iniquity is abounding and the love of many is waxing cold out here. You know, that's the times that we're living in. And as you can see on here, this article, you know, Louisville, Southern Restaurant and Lounge shooting marks 5th mass shooting in Louisville in 2023, man. You know, hey, it's massive judgments going out. Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai is sending mass judgments out right now. You know, because this is his will. The prophecies have to be fulfilled. And a lot of people are supposed to die according to prophecy. The mass shooting early Sunday morning represented the 5th such event in Louisville in 2023. The nonprofit Gun Violence Archive tracks all mass shootings and defines it as a shooting in which at least 4 victims are hit by gunfire. Here's a look at each mass shooting in Louisville this year. You see, it was several. You know, it was several mass shootings this year, man. You know, y'all got to understand the times that we're living in and pay attention, man. Got to pay attention because the Most High is working. Ephesians 5:15. See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time, because the days are evil. We should be paying attention, Israel, you know, because as you can see, it's Spirit's creative Avengers out here taking people out, man. That's the will of the Father at the end of the day. And get back to that article. You got April 10th, Old National Bank, 5 dead, 8 injured. A gunman opened fire at 333 East Main Street inside the downtown Louisville branch Old National Bank on April 10th. 5 people. I ain't gonna say the names, but they were deleted, man. You know, they was put to death. You know, you got 8 other people were injured in the shooting, including Louisville Metro Police Department officer, I'm not gonna say their name, who was released from the hospital in July after being shot in the head responding to the incident. The shooter was killed by police. No, you see that? The times are evil that we're living in, man. And I say it all the time. Understand that this is going to be an even more common thing, man. Because we in the times of judgment. You know, judgments are going out. That's why we got to stay prayed up, man. You may think this will never happen to you, to your friends or loved ones, said Louisville Mayor Craig Greenberg. I used to think that. The sad truth is that no one in our city, no one in our state, No one in our country has that luxury anymore. Yeah, it can happen to anyone. If you mark for death by Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, then, hey, by all means, you a dead person, man. And that's just facts. April 15th, Chickasaw Park, 2 dead, 4 injured. 2 men were killed and 4 others injured in the shooting at Chickasaw Park on Southern Parkway on April 15th. LMPD Deputy Chief Paul Humphrey said at a press conference that someone started shooting into the crowd, hitting at least 6 people. This has been an unspeakable week of tragedy for our city. Salaki, I'm getting choppy in my words. This has been an unspeakable week of tragedy for our city, Greenberg said. This is not our city. This is not who we are. This is not who we want to be. This is enough. That's what you say, but it's not going to be enough because, like I said, it's judgment season. And Yahweh Hashem Yahushai ain't playing around, man. Ecclesiasticus 39:28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. And the time of destruction they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. You see that? You got spirits created for vengeance, man. And they get in these people out here and they, hey, whatever the will of the Father is, that's what they're going to do. Whatever the will of the Father is, that's what they got to do. Ecclesiasticus 33:13. As the potter is in the potter's hand, as the clay is in the potter's hand, to fashion it at his pleasure, so man is in the hand of him that made him, to render to them as liketh him best. So that's letting you know that the Most High can do with you what he will please. There's no such thing as free will. People really believe in free will. Everything is on the Father's timing, man. You know? Job 33:15. In a dream, in the vision of the night, when deep sleep fall upon men, and slumberings upon the bed, in your sleep. Then he openeth the ears of men, and sealeth their instructions. The Most High, whatever you doing in your life, the Most High directing them steps, man. A man's goings is of the Lord, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, man. So these people, it's just people out here shooting folks up, man. Mass murders. This is the will of the Father. May 10th, 4th Street, 1 dead, 4 injured. 1 person was killed and 4 others injured outside a business on 4th Street, May 10th. The Jefferson County coroner's officer said, I'm not going to say their name, was pronounced dead at University of Louisville Hospital. The other victims, 2 men and 2 women, were taken to the hospital. See that? August 16th, Russell neighborhood, 4 injured. 4 adults were injured in the shooting on the 1800 block of West Muhammad Ali Boulevard on August 16th. All 4 victims were transported to University Hospital with non-life-threatening injuries, LMPD said. August 27th, Southern Restaurant and Lounge, 2 dead, 5 injured. 2 men were killed after shooting at Southern Restaurant and Lounge, 301 West Market Street. On August 22nd, 1 victim dead and at the scene, while other died later at University of Louisville Hospital. You see that? It's judgments going out here, man, and it's all according to the will of the Father. And things are going to get worse. You know, like I said, a lot of these murders and stuff like that is going to become a I mean, it's going to be a common thing. You know, where I'm at right now in Louisville, you got a Jake out here right now, terrorizing the women, robbing them, pistol whooping them, and I think he even sexually assaulted one. You know, so this is the beginning of the harsh times that's coming. You know, Jacob's trouble is around the corner. 2nd Ezra 16 and 18. The beginning of sorrows and great mournings. The beginning of famine and great death. The beginning of wars, and the powers shall stand in fear. The beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evil shall come? Because there's going to be a lot of things taking place, like 2nd Ezra 16 and 19 is saying here. Behold, famine and plague. And right now, people being plagued with these mass shootings. You know, being plagued with the C-19. You know, a lot of different things are going on right now. You're going to be plagued without no money because the money is getting ready to be obsolete. You know? Behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment, for correction, man. A lot of these things are made for correction, to get the house of Israel in order, but you know, Israel ain't gonna listen. You know, our people are very sottish, they don't want to listen. Their pride is too high. Can't tell a Jake or Eve nothing. 2nd Ezra 16 and 20. But for all these things shall not return from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges. See, they not gonna pay attention to these things. You know, these mass murders and stuff like that. These things are going to get even worse, Israel. You know, and it's all of the will of the Father at the end of the day, like I said before. Deuteronomy 32 and 39. See now that I, even I, am He, and there is no God with me. I kill, and I make alive. I wound, and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand. You hear that? Everything is the will of the Father, man. Is if He wants you down, you going down. You know? Remember, the Spirit's created for vengeance, man. And if Most High got death out for you, that's what it is. So we got to stay in this fight, man. Stay prayed up, man. That we don't get took out here. You know, but just be mindful of that, Israel, that it's going to be more mass murders and things coming. It's going to be more death and destruction down here. It's going to get way worse than what you see right now. So with that being said, Shalom.